Hello students, I welcome you all to this video on digital circuits. Today in this video we are going to see the subtraction operation using the complements. We have already studied about the r's complement and the r minus 1's complement in the previous video. If you have still not watched the previous video, it is very mandatory. You go to the previous video, watch it first. So why at all we were finding out the r's complement and r minus 1 complement? We were finding out it so that we can make our subtraction operation easier. How? We can use the addition operation instead of subtraction operation. So this is a really easy task for a machine to do. Okay, so if I have two numbers, let's suppose if I have two numbers a minus b, I have to perform. So with the help of addition, I can perform a minus b. Now you are confused how with the help of addition I can perform a minus b. Okay, so we can perform it with the help of r minus 1's complement as well as r's complement. So we have a detailed procedure to do that. Okay, so which I have to subtract the number b. Okay, so whatever number I have to subtract, if I am talking about r minus 1 complement, I will be taking its r minus 1 complement. Okay, so now I have a and I have r minus 1 complement of b. So let's suppose I am denoting it with br minus 1. So now I have a and I have br minus 1. Now the next step is to add both of them. So I will be adding a and the r minus 1th complement of b. So this will give me the output. If the output is generating the carry, so that time I can say we have a positive output. And if the output is not generating the carry, so one is the carry here, and if I don't have carry 1, so I have to do again the r minus 1 complement of the result. Okay, so when in this case 1 was generated as the carry, what I have to do again, I have to add it to the result. So we have to add it to the result's least significant bit, and whenever we don't have any carry, again I will be taking the r minus 1 complement of the result and I will be denoting it with the negative sign. So I will be having actually negative answer. So why at all we are doing it? First of all, first r minus 1 complement I was finding out so that I can perform the addition operation instead of subtraction operation. So now here if the carry was generated, that time I found out, okay, I have the positive result. If the carry was not generated, my result is negative. Okay, so now when I have positive result, what I will do with the carry? I will add the carry to the LSB. And if I have negative result, I have to take the r minus 1 complement of the result. So if you are still having confusion, we will be talking about a lot of examples. So we have the first example. In that I have 28 base 10. So what is this base? This is the r value. So I am talking about the decimal number system here. I am subtracting 15 from 28 and both are in decimal number representation. Now what I have to do? I have to check which is a and which is b. This is my a and this is my b. So the first step is to take the r minus 1 complement of b. So this is the base 10. So if I have to take the r minus 1 complement, I gave you a trick. So if I have to find out r minus 1 complement of 15, so I will be subtracting it from 9. Okay, so here I'll be having 8 4. So this is my 8 4 in the base 10. So this is my br minus 1. Okay, so I hope now this is very clear how I calculated br minus 1. Now the next step, I have to add A and BR minus 1. What is A? A is 28. What is BR minus 1? BR minus 1 is 84. So let's add it. So what is my answer? So here we have a carry which is generated, which is 1. So what happens when the carry is generated? When the carry is generated, I have positive answer. Okay, so I have positive answer. Now what I have to do? I have to add the carry to the results LSB. What is the LSB of my result? My result is 12. So 12. What is the LSB? LSB is 2. So I will be adding 1 to the LSB. So my answer is 13. And we know 28 minus 15 is 13. So this method is actually working here. Okay, so now we will be moving toward the binary number system. What I have done, actually I have represented the same 28 and 15 in the binary number system. 28 is represented as 0 1 1 0 0 in the binary, and 15 is represented as 0 0 1 1 1. So I have represented 28 and 15. I will be taking now 15's R minus 1 complement. So again let's perform all of the operations. So I have to subtract it from all ones. What is R minus 1 here? R minus 1 will be 1. So I will be subtracting from all ones. Okay, so R minus 1 complement is 1 1 0 0. Even we could have taken the invert. I have told you one more short trick to find out the inverse or the R minus 1 complement of the binary number system. I just have to invert 0 to 1 and 1 to 0. So here I had 0 0 1 1 1. Here I have 1 1 0 0. So this is my BR minus 1. Now the next step is to add A with BR minus 1. What is A? A is 0 1 1 1 0 0. BR minus 1 is, okay, so BR minus 1 is 1 1 0 0. Here we have 0. Okay, we will be making them equal. I have added one more 0. Why? I added 1 0 to make them equal in length. Okay, so here if I have to add both of them, so here 0 plus 0 will be 0, 0 plus 0 will be 0, 1 plus 0 will be 1, 1 plus 1 will be 0, and I have 1 carry here. So 1 plus 1 will be 0 and I have 1 carry here. Okay, so here this is my carry 1. Okay, which means it is a positive number. Okay, so now what I have to do? I have to add this carry to the least significant bit. So 0 is my least significant bit. So the final answer will be 0 0 1 0 1. Okay, so it is 13 only. So it's in the binary 13. So this is 2. Okay, I hope now you understood very accurately how I can find out. Now let's take a different case. Here I have to subtract 28 from 15. Okay, so it's the reverse of what we have already done. Okay, so now here what will be the answer? We know the answer will be in negative. So what I am checking? I am checking this path. So what will happen if I am moving along this path? Okay, so here first we'll be taking the R minus 1 complement of 28. R is 10. So what is R minus 1? 9. So we'll be taking the 9's complement of 28. So I will be subtracting 28 from 9. So I will be having 71. So now what I have to do now? I have to add A plus BR minus 1. So 15 plus 71. Okay, so what is the answer? Answer is 86 in the base 10. Was the carry generated? No, carry was not generated. So this is my answer, and the answer is in negative form. Okay, so first of all I will be putting a negative sign. I know now the answer is in negative form. Now I will be taking the R minus 1 complement of the result. So my answer is minus 13. Okay, so I know also 15 minus 28 will be giving me minus 13 only. So this is how I can compute using the r minus 1 complement of any subtraction. Okay, so here we have the hexadecimal numbers. So we will be seeing how we can compute the r minus 1 complement subtraction of hexadecimal numbers. Okay, so we have 213a. First I have to compute the r minus 1 complement. So here, from which I will be subtracting? I will be subtracting it from FFFF. Okay, I told you whenever you have to operate on the hexadecimal numbers, always at any corner of your notebook represent what these symbols represent. A is representing 10, B is representing 11. So now I know what are all of the symbols. So F is 15. 15 minus A is 10. 15 minus 10 will be 5. I will be directly putting 5. So F minus 3. F is 15. What is 15 minus 3? It is 12. What is 12? 12 is C. Okay, so 15 minus 1 is 14, which is E. 15 minus 2 is 13, which is D. So now I have computed the r minus 1 complement of B. Okay, now what I have to do? I have to add this with this. Okay, so F2 4B plus. Now after 15 we will be having 16. 16 is represented as 10 in hexadecimal, 17 as 11, 18 as 12. Now 25 will be represented as 19, 26 as 1A. So after 19 we will be having 1A. 27 is represented as 1B. 28 is represented as 1C, 29 is represented as 1D, 30 is represented as 1E, 31 is represented as 1F. After 31 we will be having 20. Okay, so this is how we have hexadecimal number system. Now we will be performing the addition operation. Now our task has really simplified after writing all of these things. So let's see. So here we have B. B is represented as 11. B plus 5 means 11 plus 5. 11 plus 5 is 16, which is represented as 10. So here I will be having 0 and a carry 1. Now C. C is 12. 12 plus 4 is 16 plus 1 is 17. 17 is represented as 1, 1. So here I will be having 1 and 1 as the carry. Now E plus 2. What is E? E is 14. 14 plus 2 is 16 plus 1, 17. Again 1, 1. So here we have 1, here we have 1. F is 15. 15 plus D is 13. Okay, so 15 plus 13, we know it is 28. Okay, plus 1. 1 also was there in the carry. So 29. 29 is represented as D and 1 is the carry. So after this I got to know, okay, I have 1 carry. So whenever we have carry, we are having the positive output. I have to add carry to the LSB. So I have to add the carry here. So I have the answer D, 111. So this is my answer. Okay, I hope you understood this. Now coming to the subtraction using the r's complement. Again I have to perform the same operation. I have to perform A minus B. Okay, now with the help of r's complement I will be doing this. Okay, so now first of all I have to take the r's complement of what? Of B. Okay, so we will be taking B r's complement. So r's complement of B is represented as BR. Okay, now the second step, I will be adding A plus r's complement of B. Okay, A plus BR. Again I can have two outcomes. Okay, so first is carry is generated or we don't have any carry. So whenever carry is generated, the result is again positive, and here the result is negative, and the carry is here discarded. Okay, so I hope this thing is clear. We now don't have to do anything with the carry. The carry is discarded. The final answer is the same which we have computed. Now if the result is negative, we have to take the r's complement again. Of what? R's complement of sum a plus br. If I am representing s is equal to a plus br, then I have to take the r's complement of sum. So let's see some example. 28 minus 15. First of all, we have to find out r's complement of 15. So what was r's complement? I was taking r minus 1's complement and then I was adding 1. So 99 minus 15. We have already computed it. It was 84 plus 1. Okay, so we have 85. Okay, so 85 is my r's complement of b. Now I have to add a plus br. So 28 plus 85. Okay, so what will be the answer? 8 plus 5 is 13, we know. 8 plus 2 is 10 and 11. So this is my carry. So carry is there, which means the answer is positive. What is the answer? Answer is positive 13. Okay, so now the next question. So here we have the decimal also. So now we have to take the r minus 1's complement of this number. Then we will be adding 1 to find out the r's complement. Okay, so first of all, r minus 1 complement. We will be inverting 0 to 1 and 1 to 0. So r minus 1 complement will be 111 0.0001. Now we will be adding 1 to find out the r's complement. So it will be 1110.0010. So this is my r's complement. Now I have to add this with a. So I will be adding this to a. Okay, so what is the answer? So here we have a carry which is generated, which means I have to discard this carry. I have to take this as my final answer. So my final answer is 1101.1011. So this is the final answer in the binary number system. Now the last example. So here we have to find out 15 minus 28. So you know that this is a negative result and we will be checking the second property of r's complement. So here we have already taken the r's complement of 28. So it was 71. So 71 plus 1 is equal to 72 is the r's complement of 28. So I have to add 15 plus 72. So we have found out the answer to be 87. So 87, no carry, which means answer is negative. I have to take the r's complement of 87 once again. So what I will be doing? I will be subtracting it from 99. So I will be having 12 and this is my r minus 1 complement of 87. So plus 1 will be giving me 13, which is the r's complement of 87. So it is giving me minus of 13 in the decimal number system as the output. So this is how we can compute the addition, subtraction with the help of r's complement and r minus 1 complement. Now if I have to compare both, so with the help of r minus 1 complement, I had to do the two operations. I had to add the carry also. Here the carry was discarded as it is. So here I had to restrict myself to one operation. But when I was generating the r's complement, I had two operations. Here to generate the r minus 1's complement, I had only one operation. So this is the difference between the r minus 1 complement and r's complement. So I will be stopping my discussion here. I hope you understood each and everything. If you still have any doubt, you can put the doubt in the comment. And in the next video, we are going to discuss about the signed number representation. I hope you will be joining me soon in the next video. So it is going to be really interesting one. So I hope soon you are going to meet me there. So thank you so much for your support. I hope you will be sharing this with your friends. You will be subscribing the channel and you will be pushing the like button. Thank you so much once again.